It shows a crash involving multiple vehicles. Look at this. This is on Biz 80. It's near the Marconi Avenue underpass in Sacramento. We are waiting for an update from the CHP about this crash, but as you can see, it's causing a very big traffic backup as we speak.
And we are seeing heavy rain around the Sacramento area. You've probably seen it and heard it from your house as well, bringing thunder, lightning, and so much more. Whoa, this video right outside the ABC 10 studios. There's also been a report of vehicles stuck in water while trying to get onto I-80. This storm today bringing the possibility for large hail and even a possible chance of a tornado.
The wet conditions causing major traffic problems. This is I-80 in the Truckee area near the state line. Several lanes were blocked because of a crash today as well. Chief Meteorologist Monica Woods is standing by with a look at conditions now, Monica.
A complete September soaker is what we're calling this, and we're not done yet. In fact, take a look at where the radar stands for tonight. Still multiple lightning strikes coming out of the downtown area, pressing northward along I-5. This is getting awfully close to that LNU lightning complex fire. We have a flood advisory in effect until 10:15. Minor flooding, as you saw there from pictures along the roadways. Any drainage areas that have trouble getting rid of that water are going to flood very easily with the amount of rain coming in a short period of time. Flash flood warning in effect over that LNU lightning complex burn scar until 9 o'clock for tonight. The potential for mud and debris flows just because the landscape is so vulnerable for those slides, given that it's been burned by the terrain there. You can see some of that heavy rain moving over that burn scar. That was in 2020, so we're going to mark these for about 2 years with the potential for mud and debris flows. The mosquito fire burn complex, or the burn scar, I should say, still dealing with areas of rain moving over that region. People just trying to move back into that area with the potential for more mud and debris flows with our flash flood watch in effect through tomorrow evening. You can see the low pressure system just sitting off the coast. This is going to feed us with multiple rounds of rain coming in tonight, tomorrow, and even into Wednesday. We've already gotten close to 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain in the valley, closer to 1 inch towards Oroville, about 1/2 an inch for Auburn and Placerville. And again, that's very close to that burn scar for the mosquito fire. The impacts of this storm, periods of heavy rain, flooding issues, and risk of debris flows, that continues through tomorrow. As you can see with our hour-by-hour forecast, temperatures staying pretty steady, but the risk of rain showers continues after midnight. More storms in the forecast for tomorrow, guys.
And Monica, all eyes are now on the mosquito fire burn scar area. Even with the rain, the fire is still very active, especially on the eastern flank.
ABC 10's Giacomo Luca has been following the fire since it started and joins us live now from Forest Hill tonight. Giacomo, what can you tell us?
Well, Laura, Chris, we're standing at the overlook here at Warden's Market in Forest Hill. This is coming all as for the first time folks are finally being allowed to return, and I kind of want to point off in the distance to see this foggy steam that's coming up as the rain starts to pick up. It's been doing this all day. This overlook is usually a beautiful clear area that you can see out to, and it's been completely covered by the fog, and you can smell the smoky smoke pushing through the air as it moves through. Now again, this all coming after folks evacuated more than 10 days ago, and while this rain can be a blessing, fire officials say it's presenting its own set of challenges.
We are hoping that we don't get the torrential downpours, because that's what's going to cause the problems out on the line with those mudslides. And the mudslides are not just debris flows, that it also blocks the roads.
Oh, it's crazy how close this here, right here, that's scary. That's super scary, but you know what? The firefighters did an amazing job. Everybody here that helped.
Now, firefighters say the latest rain, which is both light and consistent, it's certainly helping dampen the firefight along with bringing cooler temperatures. But the caveat here is the weight that it brings in these burned out areas where there's really a lot of damaged limbs, trees, and structures that pose risks to falling. It can also make things really slick, a challenge to crews that are still battling the blaze. And while there aren't any reported mudslides, officials again saying there that it all depends on what Mother Nature can bring. And we spoke with that woman you heard from, Brianna Medley. She had just returned to her home off Todd Valley Road just last night. She says the weather hasn't created any problems for her home, very fortunate for her. And she also mentioned how much and how thankful she is that she still had a home to return to, definitely mentioning in there the firefighters that really put up a strong fight here in Forest Hill to try to prevent this town from burning down, and they really made a very good fight in this effort. Officials say they're going to continue that battle, and while the rain certainly has been good news so far, they are certainly going to be keeping an eye on it, and we'll bring you the very latest and another update on Late News tonight at 11 o'clock.
Certainly a nerve-wracking time for those who had to evacuate and then came back home from fire concerns to flooding concerns. Giacomo, thank you.
And we are continuing to track the wet weather throughout the night. To get the latest on what's going on in your area, you can also download the free ABC 10 app in the Apple Store or through Google Play.